Well, shit, howdy, how you guys doing? It's been a couple of days, been a minute, but I got another edition of Puppy Pot and Chill. My name's Aaron Strawn. I'm here with my dog Munch, and I got a lot to go through. I do have my cigarette going, I do have a bowl loaded, I do have my lighter handy, so let's get into it. Oh, almost forgot I can't see anything unless I put these things on. Hi there, how's everybody doing? Let's just jump in here right off the bat. Biden is at an abysmal 36 to 38% approval rating, depending on whose particular poll you look at. The worst that the lowest of any president in the history of the United States. Not even Nixon rated this low. No, not even, well, no other president ever has. That's how much of a worthless piece of fucktard Biden is. Maybe the worst prez ever, like I said. Everything in the Biden administration has gotten involved in has become a complete failure because of the direct decisions from the Biden-Harris administration that has turned into just a shit show. I went through and edited out a lot of shit that I'm not gonna talk about. I looked it over and I was like, man, this is obvious news. I'm not gonna repeat it on my channel. Shit like why aren't the elites worried about COVID? I mean, that's actually a good question. They go to the Met Gala with no masks. I mean, they make the their servants wear masks, but not the elites, not the rich or the well-known or anything like that. But moving on, the Democratic left has been pushing to snitch on your neighbors. And now because many of the Democratic followers are very ignorant, there's been a bunch of snitching on their neighbors. Kind of like exactly what the Nazis wanted people to do. But whatever. They say that we're the Nazis. The ones who are using critical thinking and actually looking at the problems. Not the ones creating the problems with mandates and vaccine passports, just like the Nazis had. You had to have your papers with you. Well, now because of COVID, you got to have your papers with you now. Even though they promised that that's something they wouldn't do. They went ahead and did it anyway. At a ball game, Biden tried to push his agenda and was booed. Because nobody likes a sundowning, ignorant, worthless fuck that Biden is. There's proof that he is massively disliked. I mean, it was Biden's event. People knew that he was coming to it. And people went and booed him. There's more booing than cheering. Dems are happy with Kamala's approval rating as they have reached numbers higher than Biden's. Well, no shit. Biden's are dropping so goddamn fast, anybody's numbers would look like they're going up. Yes, even Kamala Harris, who people feel she has no reason being in the position she's in, and they have no faith in her ability to lead. At the time of this, when they were saying that Kamala Harris's ratings were up, Biden's were at 39%, his approval ratings. Horribly, miserably low. But, if that's all it takes to make Kamala look good, I mean, she fucked her way into politics. And now what she's doing is putting people that look worse than her she's comparing those people to her. Like, Biden's doing horrible. She's like, oh, I'm doing better than Biden at least. Well, yeah, that's a very low bar, Kamala. I mean, an extremely low bar. I bet you could ask all of America if they think they're better than Joe Biden is right now, and 98% of them probably say, oh, yeah. So saying that you got higher ratings than Biden is a low bar, Kamala. We still don't think you can do the job. And you know why? You can't. You fucked your way into the position you're in. The Joint Chiefs of Staff leaders admit that the withdrawal from Afghanistan was a complete shit show. All the 4-star generals are pointing at the other 4-star generals like 4-year-olds saying, it's not my fault, it's their fault. I did my job right. He told me to pull out, and by God, we did. We pulled out. It's their fault. What a complete fucking garbage shit show we've turned into being. You know, I hate it when I'm right. Especially about what's going on right now. Foreign affairs, southern border, Afghanistan, COVID, the lockdown, the growing Biden failures that loom as more Biden and Harris failures are bound to come about because they keep getting into other things. They keep, like, oh, there's a problem over here, let's go take a look at it. And then, boom, it blows up. Oh, shit, we better go. Oh, there's a problem over here, let's go look at it. And boom, that blows up. Oh, shit. Quit letting them touch shit. Quit letting them do shit. Everything they touch gets fucking blown up, just turns to shit. Man that led the BLM protest was arrested for child pornography and held without bail. Well done, BLM organization. One of your main leaders is a pedophile. Well done. Making them proud. Just, This coming, Jesus Christ. Only Black Lives Matter coming from a man who only fucks kids. And here's the deal. I get it. I see where they're coming from. I understand Black Lives Matter. But they're not the only lives that matter. But if you say that, you're a racist. Well, I don't care. I'm going to be a racist. All lives matter. All lives matter. Some are not more precious than others. Some are not worth more than others. Even though we like to think that some are better than others, they're not. Fucktard live streamer from Chaz singing its praises about how great this Chaz is gets robbed during the live stream. Now, if that is not a public message saying, hey, we're doing great, don't come here because it's horrible, I've never seen one, because that's exactly what that is. Somebody saying, hey, everything's great here in Chaz, and then they get robbed on live stream. Woman rips down provocative posters on subway while she was live streaming because she didn't like them. She was arrested later because that's destruction of somebody else's property, which is illegal. Apparently she forgot this because people on the left don't care about the laws because anything they think is right. Except they're not. And that's what happened. She pulled down a bunch of stuff because she didn't like them, and boom, what do you know? She got arrested. She did it for everybody to see. She did it on her own fucking stream. How dumb is that? That's like going and robbing a bank and having a GoPro with it, and going live the whole time. Hey, I'm robbing a bank. Ah. All right, I'm about to get away with it. No, you're not. Cops have been watching. Speaking of which, they're they're going to make Google kind of be Big Brother. If you do a word search about something because you're curious about it, like, let's say it's about child pornography, the government's going to be watching you because of the words you use to search for, to learn about stuff. You know, they're really digging themselves a hole here as far as I'm concerned. They're going to get to the point where people are just going to revolt. If you have to tell me your pronouns, I don't want to know you. Lockdown continues and supply chains are weak and breaking down, very obviously shown as we see less and less goods on the shelves. Yet the Democratic left will tell you that everything is okay, that there are no problems, everything's fine. Even though the price of gas has doubled, the price of food is going up almost double. There's less on the shelves. Nope, everything is just okie dokie, according to the Democratic left. I said this years ago, and I'm going to keep saying it. If you think you need to prepare, do it. I did. I still have gallons of water and food stocked away. That very simple food that all you need is a little bit of water, and you can make like beans and rice types of shit. But it's emergency food. All right, it's not food meant to be dined on when everything is okie dokie like they say it is now. I have emergency food and emergency water in case shit goes sideways. Not because I think or I know it will, but just in case. Transgender man in prison gets pregnant. No one knows how this could have happened. Because he said he was a man, so he must be a man, but yet this man got pregnant. Nobody seems to understand. I don't get it. No, it's so confusing. No one has any idea how a man got pregnant in jail. So confusing. No one can figure this out. It's so confusing. South Wales goes berserk. People applauding, cheering, grateful, screaming, happy, crying. As Gladys resigns from office, she didn't really have a choice. I mean, the massive constituent rally saying that she resigned, stepped down. There was hundreds of thousands there. The crowd went wild. Touchdown! They got an asshole out of office over there. Well done. Keep it up. A dumb, ignorant Texas mom, also known as a dumb twat, is calling children your children. If they're running around unmasked, they are deadly biological weapons, and you are putting her at risk. Please allow me to retort to this. This woman with an IQ that she demonstrated to be lower than 40, making her extremely dangerous, because the dumber you are, the more dangerous you are. Because dumb people fuck up normal people just all the time. A dumb person in a car can wreck 100 people without even knowing they're doing it. But anyway, this woman got in her 500-pound killing machine, or 5,000-pound killing machine, her car, and then drove around on the streets with no thought of safety to others. In fact, it's an act of terrorism, because she came within mere feet of other people, some in cars. Some people had to hide on the sidewalks as she went barreling by with no restraint. There was no safe haven as this mom barreled down the road. By the time this mom had stopped, she had almost killed well over 300 people in her mad driving tirade. Over 300 innocent almost died due to her terror attack on the city and the people. She needs to be removed. That's kind of what she's saying about your kids. They're unmasked, unvaccinated. They're just out there running around trying to kill her. This is the ignorance of the Karens of the world. Schmovid has been weaponized. The virus is not the danger. The unvaccinated and the unmasked are the danger. Just like your kids running around being biological weapons. Well, you know, here's the deal. Didn't you get the vaccine to be safe? Isn't that what the vaccine does, is protect you? So if you get the vaccine, why would you be worried about anybody else? Or is it that perhaps the vaccine doesn't really work? Ooh, maybe that's what bothers you. I don't know about that. I doubt it. I think it does work to a certain point. Laurel Hubbard, transgender woman, named Sportswoman of the Year. So woke, so fresh, so brave. She was only a woman for 1 year, and she is already Woman of the Year. The goalpost moved again as Fauci says that it is too early to tell if we can celebrate Christmas. Greta Thunberg sounds off again. And I had a big thing written up about her too, but as you can see, I scratched it all out. Because it comes down again to her just being young and dumb and not understanding how anything works. I mean, not really. So, you can let a child tell you what is going on, which is really dumb. Or, you can do your own digging and find out what's going on for yourself and then make your own decision. Which is what I did, and I suggest you do it. Don't even listen to me. Why would you listen to me? I'm a stoner. I'm sitting here smoking pot in front of you. If I say something that intrigues you, go look it up for yourself. You know, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it. You know, and maybe even subscribe if you're feeling crazy. Let's take a hit. Okay, so we're almost done here. Can you believe it? Last page. In the UK, everyone may be forced to take and send a selfie to the government to prove that they're self-isolating. They're going to use facial recognition software along with GeoGlobal GPS software. So that way they're going to be able to tell it's you, and they're going to be able to know exactly where you're at. Just do what the government wants you to do, and they'll give you all these freedoms back. But until then, you're on lockdown, and you can't do anything. That's what's going on. Bannon said that when parents find out what the schools are teaching their children, these parents will rise up. And that was an understatement. Parents are not putting up with the ignorant woke bullshit. All the critical race theory, all the other, you know, wokeism and all that. The parents aren't having it. They said they want their children taught the ABCs, how to multiply and divide, keep your personal fucking agendas at home. And I agree with them. Now, if you can't find a school that does that, I suggest you pull your children out and homeschool them. But I think it'd be easy enough to find a school that has the same kind of mental acuity that you have, or close to it enough that you'd be willing to take your children and enroll them there. Across the nation, the chant, "Let's go, Brandon," rings loud. We all know what they're really chanting. Fuck Joe Biden. Because fuck that piece of shit. He's a sundowning, fucking ignorant. I mean, he has fucked up everything he has touched. Foreign affairs, the southern border, COVID, everything has just been a shit show under him. And if you think, oh, it was somebody else that did it, somebody else made him make those decisions, you're a moron. Joe Biden did this. Nobody else. But there's a lot of people who are waking up and saying that they've had enough. because it started out, I mean, most obviously with the COVID, it started out with masks. Wear your masks. And then it was 2 weeks, or actually it was 2 weeks to slow the curve, and then wear masks. Or at first it was wear masks, don't wear masks, wear masks. And then we went to wear 2 masks. And then we said if you get the vaccination, you'll be fine. And then they were like, whoa, that didn't work. Put your mask back on. People are seeing that everything you've said so far has been a lie. And it's been obvious. The government, Biden, everything, Jen Psaki, she's a lying twat. Just a lying piece of shit she is. The entire Biden administration really is. It's just complete fucking shit show. I mean, a lot of other presidents have been shitty, in the past. I've seen a lot of them. Biden takes the cake, man. He's going to be a one-term president. Almost guarantee that. He'll never be voted in for a second term. Sorry I haven't been on in a while. Probably gonna, as it gets colder, I feel less and less inclined to do anything, so. As I get older, I find that I'm more willing or less willing to do things depending on how I feel, so. Hopefully I'll do at least one a week. And, I'd like to do more, but like I said, it depends on how I feel and, because I do this for me, actually. Believe it or not, I don't do this for anybody else. I don't make money out of it. I'll never ask you for money. I don't want your money. I do this because I want to do it. But at the same time, that means I'm going to do it when I want to do it. You know what I mean? So. Anyway, I hope you found this kind of enlightening. Like I said, if I said anything that intrigued you, look it up. Find the truth out for yourself. That's what really matters. What you think the truth is. This is pretty good weed I got this month. Oh my god, it's like 3-hit shit. And you are fucking just annihilated. I get so high I forget what I'm doing and stuff sometimes. So let's take one more hit and shut down. Alright. I hope you guys have a good day. Hope everything goes your way. Alright. Peace. I love you fuckers. You can't really love everybody, so let's try not to hate. Me and Munch, we'll be doing this again. Come here, buddy. Come here, Munch. Come here. Come on. Me and Munch, we love you. And we'll do this again, I'm sure. Yeah, let me clean your eye, buddy. There you go. Alright, get back. I'll give you treats in a second. Alright. Peace. Love you guys. Hope you have a good day. I think that's it. Stay high, bitches.